What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about Neo, and we're also going to talk more updated information on Roblox. What's going on there? Huge investment going on over there. But before we hop into that, we ask you guys to hit that sub button. We're trying to grow the channel to 2,000 subs by the end of March. It's the best way you can support the channel. So smash that sub button. Like 80% of you guys are watching this content without even hitting that sub button. How rude. Also, link in the description for the Patreon. If you guys want to hop over to that to get into the Discord, well over 100 members. Everyone talks in the morning, pre-market. Everyone talks about what they're doing. Everybody talks about their dogs. Like, it's a fun time over there, honestly. So if you guys are interested in that, link in the description. We got a couple dollar slots left, so get them now while they're hot, man, because eventually they're going to be gone. So if you want them, get them now. Yep. But without further ado, let's give some razzle dazzle and hop into it, man. So let's start off the video with Roblox. So huge announcement came out yesterday from ARK Invest that Cathie Wood's ARK added 519,000 shares of Roblox to their next gen internet ETF, and that's worth $36 million. $36 million. Unbelievable. So for those that don't know, Roblox just IPO'd yesterday, came to the market, started trading yesterday, and it ran up. It ran up like crazy yesterday. I think it was scheduled to come to the market at like $45, and it ran all the way up to the $75 mark. We can look at the chart now, and you can clearly see it just shot up. It just was ridiculous. And this morning it opened up $78, and it's kind of just hanging around 72 as of right now. That's for those that don't know. Also, Roblox is I would say it's almost like a gaming company at this point, because it's more than just a game. Basically, it's a big, huge environment where kids can create their own games inside of the game. So you can create like a Grand Theft Auto kind of game out of the Roblox world, right. And it allows these kids to monetize their games and make real money off their games, which is fantastic. Like, the fact that you're giving these little kids a chance to make money by being creative like that, like, is huge. You're just setting them up for success. So basically, kids can buy these things they're called Robux. Robux. I know about this because my kids ask for them all the time. But basically, it's like a currency, something similar to like V-Bucks with Fortnite. Basically, you go to the store, you buy a little card. It's they're called Robux, and it allows them to spend that in game. Well, these kids that make these worlds can collect these Robux through monetizing, and then they convert those Robux over to real US dollars, which is huge. You're setting these kids up for entrepreneurship. You're setting them up for success depending on how they spend their money. You know, obviously if the little Jimmy goes out and buys a bunch of Pokemon cards, you know, whatever. But I think it's fantastic. I think it's a great example. I see Roblox being a huge thing for a few years. I don't see this being a forever hold. But let's get into how would you buy this, man. So for me, I'm dollar cost averaging in. That's what you need to do with any stock. Always dollar cost average in. I think it's the best way to prevent yourself from getting burnt. And who doesn't like getting burnt? You know, if you threw all of your money at Roblox this morning, look where you'd be at. It shot all the way up to $77, or yesterday morning, I should say. If you threw all of your money into Roblox at $77, man, and it's down to 72, you're burnt. Yep. But if you averaged in, you could prevent that from burning you. You know,
nobody likes burnt toast, man.
Exactly. I mean, who does? Exactly. So split your investment into thirds, into fourths. Like, split it up and just buy a little bit. Wait for the next red day. Buy a little bit more. Buy the dip, because if you don't buy the dip, you're gonna miss out. Buy the dip,
because you never know what's going to happen with IPOs. Like, it could blast off. Most of the time, at least ones that I've watched, they blast off and then they sell off just as much as they blast it off. So, I mean, even like, that's why you dollar cost average, because if you know you're getting a little bit of FOMO this morning because it was taken off and you bought close to that peak, well, you only say put in a third or fifth or however much you split it up. Well, now you could buy another one. You know, you can buy more now and lower your cost average, so you're not burnt. You're just, you got you're a little singed, a little semi-toasty.
You got a little sunburn there.
Still edible though. Burnt toast, you just throw that in the trash.
Right.
But that's and then tomorrow, because it ran up, the next day, because it ran up like 5%, it could be a red day, and then you buy more, and then you just lower your cost average even more. So
exactly.
That's pretty much what I do with every stock. I always dollar cost average in. And I have not bought this yet, but I plan on buying it at some point, because I mean, like your kids, my daughter plays this thing all the time. I don't know how much money I've spent on Robux, but man, they're making a killing over there. And I do see this being a semi long term thing, kind of like you said, because it's not like a game where it gets old after a year. It's ever evolving. There's games inside the game, so as long as people are making new games, people are going to be playing this.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's my plan. I'm not in it yet because like I said, usually IPOs sell off, but it doesn't happen all the time. So I might buy some tomorrow if it's red, but I mean, if it keeps going, I might just buy just a little bit and then dollar cost my way in.
Exactly. And you got to realize too, so Roblox just IPO'd on Wednesday. There is not enough data to tell where this thing is going to go. They don't know if it's going to go up. They don't know if it's going to go down. That's why you dollar cost average in. And again, this is not financial advice. This is all entertainment purposes only. Always consult your own financial advisor and do your own research before investing into any stock. And don't invest into a stock you don't believe in because it's going to bite you in the butt. Trust me. Been there, done that. But again, there's not enough financial data here to say whether this is worth $80 or if this is worth $20. So that's why you dollar cost average in and just up and down. But I think this thing is definitely probably a max of 3-year hold. I would probably give this 1.5 to 2 years for me, just because the future's coming. Other games are going to be coming out. This thing can only evolve so much. So, I mean, whether it's Roblox 2 or something else. But clearly they want to make this something bigger because of the fact that they came to the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, and
Fortnite has not.
Right,
So,
and like you said, who knows what it's really kind of valued at. It was supposed to IPO at $45, and I think it opened around 60 something.
Right.
Now we're at 72, so we're almost kind of reaching almost 100% of what it was supposed to IPO at. So
right,
what it's worth, we'll see. But I mean,
dollar cost average, my guy.
Right.
That's all you can do.
Cost average.
But let's go ahead and hop into the little bit of Neo that we got going on here as well.
Yeah, so Neo yesterday, man, it was a good day. But they also got a new buy rating from Mizuho. Some analyst over there really likes them some Neo. They really like the battery as a service, and they see good things from that. But they gave it a $60 price target, which is good because right now we're sitting at $45. So as we said before, a lot of times when the market kind of has this big correction, a lot of times it just goes back up as fast as it went down. And right now we're sitting at almost 10% for the day, so that's pretty good. But yeah. It's good that they're getting more buy ratings and more analysts starting to cover them. That's good, and a $60 price target also doesn't hurt at all either.
Neo's still at that attractive buy price. You got, again, this is all goes to dollar cost average in. Split your payment up. Throw a little bit at it, wait a couple days, wait a week, wait a month, throw a little bit more at it, and just keep hammering it, man. Neo is at a perfect, I think this is a fantastic buying point if you're still not into it. 31 was absolutely gorgeous. If you did not, you're crazy to not try to buy some then. Right. It's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, so I think this is still a perfect buying opportunity, and I mean, yeah, if you're going to get into it, dollar cost average in, and let this thing ride, man. I see Neo easily hitting close to $80-$90 by the year end, and I'm excited for that. I really am. So
with them expanding into Europe and everything, that's going to be great. But yeah, like you said, dollar cost average in, because who knows if we're completely out of this whole correction stuff. The market's still all weird, so tomorrow could be down another 5%. So that's why you just dollar cost in. Yep,
exactly. Couldn't said it better myself, Ken. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. If you guys like this kind of content, hit that like, share, notification about all that good stuff. It helps us grow the channel. Again, we're trying to push for 2,000 subs by the end of March, and the link for the Patreon is in the description if you guys want to join our fantastic Discord community. Got a couple dollar slots left. Again, we said that at the beginning of the video. Get them now while you can, because eventually they're going to be gone. I think there was 15. I know there's like 5 or 6 of them gone, so they're selling, man. They're selling. If you want it, get it. Don't waste your time. Do what you want. I don't care. You're an adult. But again, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.